Would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen ready for some preseason football. Off we go here in New Orleans. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson. Right to the air to open this one up. That one pulled in by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
on the ground. Here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Mario Davis there on the play. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Mark him up at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nathan Shepard. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina, by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler. A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler. A pass, dropped by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
the motion there, tight end Johnson.
At the 47-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run the sneak, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the
in motion goes
line.
Cooks. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Devon Hamilton. He had a sack in the preseason. preseason opener, and he follows it with another one here.
43-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Here's Rattler now on second down. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their second possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right. Then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And after allowing a choke play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. 3rd and long.
There defensively.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Jaguars.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is caught. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. Bigsby trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. So here you go.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's into the 2 yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession.
They're on 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And that one is going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On second down, here's Rattler. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Jags offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Heat Warner there to make the tackle. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Lawrence now. There's a short one. He's got screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
The RPO. That one is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He'll get him behind his blockers, gets forward for a pickup of 3. Mario Davis there on the play.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. 3rd down, 3 to go. As we are ready to get back underway. To throw is Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 6, Saints nothing.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0 And this drive will begin with a first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jaguars offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
2nd down, Lawrence. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Jaguars.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And the Jaguars are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's Bigsby. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and we'll have to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Jaguars 14, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Off play action, here's Rattler. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on third down, Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
In motion is Hill. A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Hooligans on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
To throw on second down is Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints, a field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and take Bigsby getting ready to take over. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Jaguars, first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop.
A gain of 4.
Lawrence.
Second and 6.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. Play action, Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
3-yard line.
Again, running right with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and
now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguars.
This looks like a design run. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
To return, it's Shaheed. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. Taking off. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. There's 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
21-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This fielded inside the 35. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. First and 10 now from the 36. Lawrence looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Down the field, he's got Washington. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Jacksonville.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To throw is Lawrence. That's caught. It's Trenton Irwin. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. On first and 10, it's Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Out of the gun, Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
In motion is Hill.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action, it's Rattler. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
22 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 38.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second
Again,
and 10.
it is Rattler. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try.
53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it, instead get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. Grupe's kick is good, and the Saints will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the
From 31. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw here on the RPO. Caught by Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10.
To the air is shot. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. He stiffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Jags offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why.
Now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mullins. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get down, avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Mullins to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Devon Valen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Now he'll run it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain him. The quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Running is Akers. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
they'll run here with Akers. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. Throwing is Mullins. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6.
Now Mullins.
37-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, just shy of midfield.
For our Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Mullins.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Mullins pass.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Mullins. That one incomplete. Good job, James Cook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
To throw, Mullins. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Akers. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, shot. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down.
To throw is shot. The throw here is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's shot. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 2. That's another. Saints
1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Akers. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's shot. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down. The pass. Sunday on the tackle. 4 yards.
Here's
on the
2nd
pickup.
and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's shot. He'll run again. And the rookie gives himself up there again. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. On first and 10, here's Shuck. Pushed out to his left, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 24 now, here's second and 7. Here's Akers. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They put Wilson in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 6-yard line.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
It's third and 1.
On the zone read, it's Shuck. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A loss of 5. It's
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the fourth.
16.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. On the return is Jones. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They put Wilson in motion. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Chuck to throw on second down. Flushed to his left. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
That's good for a
take off again. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up second.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now Shuck on 3rd down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Gillis Sanker on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Saints.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. Good blocking to the 15. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
Bigsby. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have.
And he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have taken a 4-point advantage.
19.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The veteran Dante Pettis on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is shut. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Tank Bigsby getting ready to take over. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Mullins. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. Now, faking the give. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Say, Mike, good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Now shut. This one caught just past the pylon. DeJuan Johnson, touchdown Saints. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense ready to take over once again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jonathan Bullard in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down
and 15.
Mullins to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll run here with Akers, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Akers. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout with Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
The Saints will punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. Now Mullins gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing is Mullins. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Mullins. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 39-yard line. 2 yards.
Back to throw. Mullins. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8
to throw.
To go.
Mullins. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge to throw again. Now he takes off, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Another Jaguars first down.
He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jaguars 30, Saints 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Pettis with the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here is Shutt and the Saints down by 4. 54 seconds to go. Can't say the preseason isn't interesting, huh? As they come up first and 10. That one caught by Wilson. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Shutt. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. And he's going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
To the air is Shutt. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
On second down, it's Shutt. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Here's a big one. This third down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Caleb Ransom.
To throw is Shutt. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here it is, fourth down and 10. They'll indeed go, and it is Shutt. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.